There has been this saying, God's time is the best. Sure, that's the best time. But when is God's time? Who knows?
That is what we are talking about today.
Everyone, welcome to this episode on Takpo TV. Hope you all are doing good. The Bible says 1,000 years is like a day in the eyes of God. So, do you really know God's time?
God's time is now. That thing you feel you are waiting for God's time, it is now. Maybe you are the one that hasn't positioned yourself yet. Some people used to encourage their laziness. When you ask them, why haven't you done this or done that, they will tell you God's time is the best.
Sure, you're right. Jesus said, don't say 3 months comes the harvest. Lift up your eyes and see the harvest. I'm quoting from that very Bible that makes you think that is the reason why you haven't done what you are supposed to do yet. Of course, we know there are some things that you hope on God and only God can bring them to pass. But the truth remains, look closely. There may be something that you haven't done yet, and God is waiting for you to do that before He answers your prayer. Yet you are waiting for God. Meanwhile, He is also waiting for you.
Okay, for instance, you want a driving job, yet you don't know how to drive. Instead of you to find a way to learn how to drive, you are just waiting for God's time. You will wait forever because God won't allow you to get that job so that you go and kill someone on the road.
Was it not because Paul was educated that God used him to write almost half of the New Testament in the Bible? You can imagine all Jesus' disciples that were with him all through. They didn't write what Paul wrote. Paul was even persecuting Christ's followers, but God chose to use him because of his intellect.
So for everyone that is claiming God's time, they should first of all check themselves if they are set yet. Some men are looking for wife, and you don't know how to treat a woman well yet. God can allow His daughter to come and suffer in your house.
Or some ladies looking for husband and you dress half naked, thinking that is the best way to attract a man. Meanwhile, men are looking for decent women as wife materials.
The only man that you attract dressing half naked are those ones that they call chop and go.
Someone will ask, what if I'm waiting for a child? Yes, we know it's God that gives children. But play your own part. Make sure that you and your spouse have done the necessary checkups to make sure that you are biologically okay to have children.
Do you know, instead of people to first go to the hospital to make sure that they are biologically okay, they will rather blame their mother-in-law and grandmother for the cause of their childlessness.
Blaming witches and wizards when you haven't done the right thing yet is totally out of line. There was a pastor that this church member came to and complained bitterly about her mother-in-law, that she troubles her a lot. She is a witch. Whenever she comes to the house, she's so restless. So this pastor advised her. He said, you used to travel a lot. You import things to sell. Whenever you go on these your journeys, can you buy gifts for your mother-in-law and address her politely? The pastor said about 6 months down the line, she saw this lady and her mother-in-law in church walking, holding each other as if they were lovers. The next time he saw the lady again, he called her aside and asked her, was that not the same mother-in-law you told me about that I saw you together on Sunday? And the woman said, oh, pastor, so sorry that I haven't come back to thank you yet. That advice you gave to me worked like magic. So you see, in this part of the world, an average housewife sees her mother-in-law as a threat. So sometimes these two are in loggerhead with each other just because of the misconception. Meanwhile, they could be like a mother and a daughter.
And it is in Africa. We hardly hear the wife looking for children and blaming mother-in-law or grandmother.
Takpo, I used to think the wife don't have mother-in-laws and grandmothers.
It was like when God pushed Lucifer from heaven. It was in Nigeria that he landed though.
Then he multiplied to other parts of Africa, right?
Yes, nah. Because it is here that you will see witch hunting, ritualism, Ogbanje, Babalawo, and the rest.
Africans, let's help ourselves. No one will. That's the truth. This is not to blame anyone or put anyone down. It is just an encouragement. Wake up and do something. Faith without works, they say, is dead. That waiting you've been waiting for God, He might be waiting for you to make that move so that He can meet you halfway.
God's time is now. But that does not mean that you should go and do something criminal and say heaven help those who help themselves.
It's not that kind of move, please. Make move in a positive direction. Please subscribe and share. it could encourage someone out there.
Until next week, buy Gary and sell yam.
Is that how you sign off? Look at your suit like cockroach.
You are jealousing me, oh. Jealousy is the last class you attend before you become a full-time wizard, oh.
See your big head.